Hello everybody, it's Danielle. 13 years ago, I posted my first YouTube video because I was selling my soul to the internet. I then made 3 videos, was self-conscious and bullied because I was 17. I was a senior in high school, and for thinking that I could make content on the internet because I was not funny, not creative, I was ugly. All of these things were reasons I was told that I should not post stuff on the internet. I was also, by my peers, I was also terrified to be bullied like they did one of my classmates who was a little younger, who was making internet content at the time. And I was just afraid to keep continuing posting. Then I did Take Two when I was in college and I was at film school, and I decided that I was gonna this is what I wanted to do. I loved watching people create things on the internet. I wanted to take my filmmaking skills, turn them into video skills, putting them on the internet, and turning it into something that people would watch and enjoy. I was also made fun of in college for that because it didn't feel like it was serious. Turns out I was also kind of an arrogant asshole to my peers and my friends. And that was something that I realized post-college, because I kind of, hindsight's 2020, I can definitely see how people thought that I was better than everyone for wanting to do different things, and I was not. My content suffered because I didn't collaborate with people. Then my senior year of college, I doubled down and I created a second channel. I was making content every week, every other week on my regular channel, and then on my second channel, the Danielle Jean Show. And I got burnt out real quickly. Graduated, summertime hit. It was just, I was burnt out. I didn't want to make videos. It felt forced. It felt fake. And I didn't know who I was anymore. I wasn't at school. I didn't have my friends. I didn't have one of my best friends who was my roommate, who I would bounce ideas off all the time. I didn't have freedom. I met my now husband. Life changed so much. And I've gone through different creative voids that I've filled. I've done journaling, I've done painting, I have a bookstagram, I have a TikTok account. And it's just been really funny watching me evolve, watching myself watch me evolve creatively, and just seeing where things have gone throughout my lifetime. And in the 13 years that I've tried to do YouTube, and then obviously this spring, I decided that I was going to pursue content creating on different platforms as a hobby form, freeing up a lot of that pressure that I have. I know a lot of you don't watch me right now, but sometimes I just upload as is. It's easier. Not that I can't give it some time, have this upload to the cloud, and then I can use it on a computer and do editing that way. That's obviously an option. That's probably the smarter option. But I think there's something to be said about me choosing to upload raw videos. I feel like it's more authentic to me, because I'm just spitballing. This is how I make my videos. I'm like, this is what I want. Here's an idea. Here's my word vomit. Take it or leave it. But yeah, it was just really crazy. I woke up, that was my first notification on my phone, was just happy anniversary, 13 years of making content on YouTube. It really hasn't been a true 13 years. But it's just funny to think about my headspace then, because I was so nervous to make this dumb video. And it's been on my old laptop's webcam. It looks atrocious. But I put it on the internet at a time where it wasn't necessarily commonplace to be like, I'm gonna post videos. Now everybody posts videos. Not everybody, that's a generalization, obviously, but yeah, it's just crazy to think that that post was posted 13 years ago when I was 17. The my senior year was on the horizon, and then to think about how it's been integrated in my life from, you know, I still watch a lot of it as entertainment and kind of like TV. And I do enjoy posting my content here. It is fun. My cat has decided that she's going to come and say hi. But yeah, super crazy. 13 years ago, I posted Wisconsin Dells, the way I see it. I definitely should have done an updated one, and maybe be more articulate and less harebrained than 17-year-old me. Because it definitely is a little robotic and everything. But yeah, crazy to think that, again, 13 years ago, I was 17, thinking I was going to do YouTube. Meanwhile, I'm now 30, and I have to make a conscious decision now to be like, am I going to do a video today? Do I want to do a video? But it's nice not having the pressure. I think when I wanted to make this a career, wanted to make this a job, and now it's just, I'm just going to make a video. Which has been really nice and really freeing. And it's also really funny because I can definitely tell you right now, 17-year-old me would be flabbergasted at her life. And it's kind of nice that I do have those little droplets of time smeared on my page to see who I was and where I am and who I'll be. And it's just it's kind of nice. I have a very large digital footprint, and that's fine. But it's also just, like I said, it's nice to see that I still have some of those moments in my life where I know how I was feeling behind the scenes before posting a video. Because, yeah, I was terrified. And again, I don't know. You're a teenager, you care too much. But I don't care that much anymore. Especially when I post TikToks. There has been times where people are like, here, I'm going to state my opinion that you didn't ask for. And sometimes I let it go. Sometimes I delete the comments. Sometimes I clap back. It just depends on my mood. But yeah, super crazy. So I guess happy anniversary to my channel. And we'll see if I keep making content and keep making little moments of my timeline. For it to live in infamy on the internet. So, yeah, just happy anniversary to my channel. And if you stuck around, I appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Bye.